I've been looking over the customer files from Magarin's office. The guy really didn't know how to run an outfit. When you're selling guns, you always get the money up front. You only take installments from customers you can grab when they don't pay. Magarin had installment customers all over the galaxy, and big surprise, a lot of them never paid off their bills. Amateur.
I'm surprised Magarin would hire people to go after you, but not his debtors.
You only want to be dead, and hired killers come cheap these days. Good debt collectors are expensive. You actually have to trust them. There are credits to be made. People owed Magarin. I took him down, which means his stuff is my stuff now. Well, sorry, our stuff. Everyone who owed him owes me now. I'll look through the lists, find the big debts, and collect, and give you a reasonable cut. How's that sound?
Make it happen, Vic.
You got it, boss.
I have excellent news, sir. Given the rigorous nature of Havoc Squad's missions, my power core has seen extensive use, and its capabilities have increased as a result. I now have access to far greater energy reserves, significantly improving the quality of my service to the Republic.
You must be very proud, 4X.
I am, sir. Please, sir, if I may make a request, let's engage in combat as soon as possible. I'm eager to put my new capabilities to the test.
I ever tell you about the time we were ordered to take out Moff Dallam? Dangerous mark. Wiley is that... Hang on. Incoming transmission. Care to guess who it is?
Major, Senior Agent Zane here. Apparently, I didn't make myself clear earlier. Or perhaps you thought an unauthorized rescue mission wouldn't constitute as interfering?
We knew exactly what we were doing.
Thought so. I understand your concern for your comrades, but you morons are only complicating things.
You're addressing the commander of Havoc Squad, Zane. You will show her the proper respect.
Apologies, but this is a delicate operation and your continued involvement will only jeopardize its completion.
We could have worked together if you'd kept us in the loop.
I would have if this had been any of your business.
Your operation's falling apart, Zane. Now either rescue the Jedis yourself, or get out of the way.
I don't take orders from grunts. This mission is over when I say it is.
I've had it with this guy. Permission to cut him off, sir.
Permission granted.
Good riddance. I can't tell if he really dropped the ball on this one, or if he's still just lying to us. Either way, the SIS had their chance. Time for Havoc Squad to get the job done right.
Sir, if I may ask, I was wondering about your opinion on Imperial superweapons. Devices that can devastate entire fleets or worlds in a single strike. I find them intriguing.
No one should have weapons that powerful.
That is a popular viewpoint, but I cannot understand it. Surely such devices could see worthwhile use in the defense of freedom. Given these weapons' capabilities, I've been researching Imperial weapon designers to find a worthy target for Havoc Squad. One name stands out above all others: Colonel Rebus, the head of one of the Empire's top weapons research programs.
A brainy colonel sitting in a lab someplace. Easy pickings.
Based on the intelligence I've collected, this operation will fall well within our squad's acceptable survival probability of 4,790 to 1. I have located no personal information on Colonel Rebus, not even a physical description. Over the past 2 weeks, however, mentions of his name on Imperial comm channels have increased in frequency by 15.2%. This suggests a project nearing completion.
No time to lose then. Where is he?
The location of Colonel Rebus's research lab is one of the most closely guarded secrets in the Empire. No information is available as yet. As soon as I learn more, I'll inform you right away.
You wanted to talk?
I did. You're my commanding officer. When we're on the field, I'm supposed to be following your lead and watching your back. I'm watching your back, all right. And everything else, too. It's unprofessional.
I didn't realize I looked so good in uniform.
I didn't think it was possible to make 32 kilos of reinforced durasteel look good. But you manage. Look, I don't know if this thing between us is going anywhere. You're a remarkable woman. But you're still my CO. I ever cross a line, go too far, you let me know.
What you do need is a woman who can put up with you.
Ooh. For the record, you kiss like most people punch. Well, I think I've said my piece. We'll talk again soon.
Major, this is General Garza. I need you to report to my office on Coruscant immediately. General Racton made his move. The Imperials have invaded dozens of Republic planets. Havoc Squad is needed, immediately.
Is there a plan for dealing with this invasion, General?
I'll brief you on the details when you arrive. Move quickly. Garza out. Major, stand at ease. Let's get straight to the situation at hand. After we destroy the Gauntlet, General Racton called a diplomatic summit with the heads of state of several Republic-allied planets along our borders. The summit was held aboard a neutral space station, where Racton's troops seized the heads of state by force. They are now hostages of the Empire.
How does this tie into Racton's invasion plan?
This is Racton's invasion plan. With their leaders held hostage, our allies are allowing Imperial troops to pass through their systems and strike us where we're vulnerable. Our forces are at their limit. The Imperials will overwhelm us unless we rescue these heads of state and block Racton's invasion routes.
What's our intel on the hostage's location?
The station where the heads of state are being held is called Outpost 256. Imperial security is tight, but we've developed an entry plan. Hellick, a diplomat for one of these worlds, is flying there to surrender his government's security codes. He's volunteered to sneak your team aboard.
How can we minimize the risk to the hostages when we storm the station?
Lieutenant Yun will be responsible for that portion of the plan. Your ship will ride alongside Hellick's, detaching at the last second and landing in an unused maintenance hangar aboard the station. Lieutenant Yun will slice into the station's security and stop any alarms from sounding while you storm the crew area and secure the hostages. Understood?
I'm ready to begin immediately, General.
Hellick will rendezvous with you at these coordinates. The Imperials are expecting him to deliver his security codes very soon, so move quickly. Remember, the safety of the Republic depends entirely on the safety of these men. Good luck.
Hello? Are you there? Havoc Squad, is that you?
This is Havoc Squad. It's good to meet you, Hellick.
Yes, it's good to meet you too. Thank you for coming. You've done this sort of thing before, right? Rescuing hostages? I really don't know anything about you.
Don't worry, sir. My squad and I are very experienced.
Ah, good. That's good to hear, thank you. The people of Aquila truly appreciate what you're doing for us. I'm sure the citizens of all the worlds affected by this situation do, too. You're risking your life for leaders you've never met, and I thank you.
I need those leaders alive because it makes the Republic safer.
Even so, you're doing our citizens an incredible favor. We won't forget it. I'm going to set a course for Outpost 256 now. Good luck, Major.
I'll find the other terminals and take them out. Thanks for the heads up, Lieutenant.
Who the... public soldiers?
Major! It's such a relief to see you. Is the plan working? Is everything going all right?
The station systems are in our control. I'm heading for the hostages now.
That's fantastic.
Why didn't you tell us there was a rescue mission going on, Hellick? We could pitch in. I'm ready to get some payback.
That doesn't seem wise. We would probably just get in the way. Let's leave this to the professionals.
Head for the maintenance section. My squad will keep you safe there.
Oh, really? Thank you, Major.
I guess it beats staying locked up in here. Good luck, Major. We all owe you big time.
You've made a wise choice. Embracing the Imperial way of life will bring prosperity and security to your floundering worlds.
Thank you, General. You've given us a great opportunity, and we appreciate it.
Indeed. It's unfortunate that your colleagues couldn't be persuaded to... Guards! Security breach! Engage Protocol 27 immediately!
Weapons on the floor, people. Now!
Servants of the Emperor never surrender. Guards, execute.
On your feet.
Who are you? Who are you?
Havoc Squad, General. You'll be seeing more of us down the line.
Yes, I'm going to make sure of that. You will face justice for what you've done. My men's sacrifice will be avenged, and the Emperor's justice will be served.
We're saved. The Republic has saved us. Thank you. Thank you.
Shut your mouth, traitor. You don't even deserve to breathe the same air as the rest of us.
These cowards were signing up with Rakton. They traded their planets to the Empire in exchange for lifetime leadership positions.
Did you really join up with the imps?
What choice did we have? Our lives were at stake. Our people's lives. Don't hide behind your people. You gave up. You betrayed everything that we've fought for. Alliances we've all held for generations.
We are at war. We don't have room for cowards or traitors. You deserve to be executed.
Agreed. Give these traitors what they deserve. If anyone asks, we'll say the Imperials murdered them.
I'm under orders to bring all of you back alive.
That's right. Let the Senate sort them out. We've done our jobs here.
We are at war. We should not suffer allies who cannot be depended upon.
This will never happen again. Now that we've seen Imperial diplomacy firsthand, I don't think we'll take part in any future summits.
Don't bother reassuring me. I just work here.
Yes, of course. Whatever you say.
Can we get off this miserable station now? Where's my man Helic? Did he ever turn up?
Your man snuck my team aboard. Thank him for your rescue. Yoon, come in. Operation complete. Bring the ship up to the crew area and drop Helic and the others off.
We owe you our lives, soldier. The Republic has proven how much it values us as allies. It's time we return the favor.
Tell your leaders that starting now, no Imperial will set foot on our worlds without paying in blood. Long live the Republic!
Long live the Republic!
Major, stand at ease. It's good to see you again. Welcome back.
You remember Supreme Commander Rands? We were reviewing the results of your mission. You did an excellent job on Outpost 256. Congratulations.
Rakton was on the Hollow when I rescued the heads of state.
Good. Let him see what you're capable of. Let him wonder when it will be his office that you're blasting your way through. The plan worked just like we'd hoped. When word of the rescue got out, our allies began immediate strikes against the Empire's forces. We've won a major victory, but the war is just beginning. Your squad will be playing a vital role in our campaign against Rakton.
Havoc Squad is ready to serve, General.
Right now, we need every advantage we can get. Every available force must be put to work to counter the Empire's moves.
Some of our top military units are bogged down on backwater planets instead of serving on the front lines where they belong.
Havoc Squad is going to get our top forces where they need to be, starting with a group of elite pilots trapped on Belsavis. Understood?
We'll do whatever it takes to get those men into the fight.
That's why you're the best in the Republic.
Our forces are still spread thin. Saving our allies has relieved some pressure, but to turn the tide, we need every advantage we can get.
We will not accept defeat at the hands of the Empire. We will defeat them, utterly and completely.
For the Republic.
Sir, I've double-checked my scores on the post-injury proficiency battery, and I can report that I'm fit to return to duty immediately.
You were hit pretty bad, Alara. Don't push yourself.
I take pride in pushing myself, and I assure you, there's no medical cause for me to take any more leave. I'll be ready when you need me. Sir, I have excellent news. I've secured permission for us to use Form 859RA for our after-action reports, instead of the older 859R.
How is the new one different?
The form has been significantly streamlined for ease of completion, a full 1/6 shorter. This should result in a cumulative time savings of more than 90 minutes within 4 weeks. It should be quite pleasant.
Come in, Major. This is General Garza. The situation on Belsavis is complicated, so let's begin immediately. Belsavis houses a top-secret prison colony for the worst offenders in the Republic, Sith Lords, war criminals, and mass murderers. That prison is under heavy assault. The Imperials are attempting to free their captured comrades. While you're in the field, do whatever you can to impede them.
How did the Imperials hear about our top-secret prison?
Unknown. The Empire has its spies, just as we have ours. Your primary objective is to extract the pilots of Daggerwing, an elite Navy starfighter unit, from within the prison zone and return them to service.
Were these pilots shot down? Will they need medical attention?
They weren't sent to Belsavis on a mission. They're inmates. The pilots of Daggerwing are serving life sentences on Belsavis for participating in an unauthorized bombing mission that killed thousands of Imperial civilians. The attack was so brutal that High Command had no choice but to disavow the incident and sweep away the pilots responsible, permanently.
Why did they target civilians?
Daggerwing thought they were acting in the Republic's best interests at the time, but results far outweigh intentions. The Republic needs Daggerwing back in the fight, regardless of their past crimes. Starfighter pilots of their caliber are in very short supply. A prison guard captain named Zess will direct you to Daggerwing CO, Conrad Gall. Contact him, extract the pilots, and then report back to me. Garza out.
We've been through quite a bit, haven't we, sir? Since I joined Havoc Squad, I've seen more combat and performed more medical treatments than in my entire career beforehand. I've learned a great deal.
I'm glad you're getting some good experience here.
First-hand experience is always the best. I couldn't be prouder to be a part of Havoc Squad. I'm serving the Republic and becoming a better soldier and medic every day. And I have you to thank for it all. Most officers would never have given me this chance, but you did. Thank you.
You earned it, Alara. Nothing more to be said.
Oh, there can be quite a distance from earning something to receiving it. I owe you my gratitude. Enough talk. Let's put some of this experience to work, shall we?
Power packs, check. Stun baton, check. Binders, check.
Excuse me, Captain. I was told you could help me locate Daggerwing CO.
Major. Glad you caught me. Was just heading out to round up another wave of runners. The imps are springing everyone they can. The Daggers volunteered to help get things under control, so they're spread out across the prison.
What do you know about these pilots, Captain?
I know they got a raw deal. Those pilots were just doing their job and they got locked up for it. Shameful. Their leader, Gall, is in a high-security zone, so I can't raise him on the hollow for you. The XO isn't far, though. Here. Marlin? Marlin, come in. This is Zess, over.
Zess? Huh, good timing, pal. We need backup ASAP.
The imps are opening the vaults.
Are they insane? We'll get your back up, Harlan. Just hang in there.
Give me your coordinates and I'll double time it to your position.
Who is that? Forget it. I'll take anyone you've got. We've got some imps cornered in one of the vault entrances, but we're shot up pretty bad. We need med packs and mad power, and we need them yesterday.
Help is on the way, Harlan. Zess out. Out of med packs. But there are some caches you can raid on your way to Harlan. Here are the coordinates.
Lieutenant Dorn can handle a few blaster wounds. No need for supplies.
Not knowing the condition of the wounded, sir, I still recommend collecting additional medical supplies.
Stay on your toes out there. This place is a madhouse.
Wings still kicking, you murdering coward!
Your backup's here, Harlan. And your med packs.
Best news I've had all day. So did the Army finally send reinforcements, or... Havoc Squad? It's our lucky day, ladies and gents. Dig in and patch yourselves up. The Army has sent their best.
I want the Imperial's position, their armament, everything.
They're dug in farther into the tunnels, and they've got some serious heat. If we hadn't caught them by surprise, we'd all be dead. There may be even worse things in here, too. I've heard there's scary stuff locked in these vaults. Nobody opens them, ever.
I'll keep my eyes open for anything unusual.
We'll make sure nobody flanks you. Give those imps what they deserve. Looks like we won this round. On your feet, people. Get ready to move out. Sounded like some serious fighting. You all right there, ground pounder?
There was nothing I couldn't handle.
No, I'd expect not. Look, maybe I was a little short with you. It's good to hear the command wants us back, but they burned us pretty bad.
Am I following this correctly? You feel that your punishment for murdering thousands of unarmed people was too severe?
We aren't murderers. We never would have made that bombing run if we'd known there were civilians down there.
What did you think you were bombing?
Our target was a Sith Lord, Andoru, a real sadistic bit of scum. He's raised dozens of Republic colonies and left no survivors. Intel put Andoru on Fest with nothing but soldiers and factories for company. We launched at full burn, dropped everything we had, and now we're here.
That must have been very hard on your unit.
If not for Commander Gall, the men would have gone rogue for sure. Speaking of the men...
Harlan, sir, we've got a situation. Lin, Ty, and Seymour are trapped in one of the prison complexes. We can't get them out.
Great. Hang tight, Cal. We'll get you some backup on the double. What do you say, Major? You need all of Daggerwing, right? Care to go 2 for 2 on rescue ops today?
Havoc Squad doesn't leave anyone behind.
Glad to hear it. You can meet up with Cal at these coordinates. I'll get these slackers back to base and catch up with you after. Good luck.
Whoa, a major? Havoc Squad. This is huge. Oh, I'm Cal. Look, it's a real honor to meet you. Real honor. You're here to help, right?
Give me the situation, Cal.
Now, with all the commotion going on, we started seeing breakouts from one of the labor camps. Some real bad characters in there, believe me. The worst is a guy named Gouge. You don't even want to know what that freak was up to before they locked him up.
If there's a chance I'll run into the guy, I should know about him.
Well, look, they don't call him Gouge for nothing, right? One of the guard officers, Brock, wanted to storm the labor camp and make sure Gouge didn't escape. Bit obsessed, that guy. Well, 3 of our people volunteered to back Brock up. But things went bad at the labor camp, and now they're all trapped.
In what way exactly did things go bad?
A lot more of the prisoners are running loose than we expected. A whole lot more. And they're all armed. Here are the last coordinates Brock gave me. You should find everyone there. A little stressed, so go easy on them. Oh, one other thing. Somebody shut off all the surveillance cameras in the area, so if you could switch them back on, it'd help a lot.
Grab the pilots, fix the cameras. I'm on it.
Good luck, Major.
Stand by. I'll help you.
Take it easy, Simo. They're Republic soldiers. They must be here to help.
Havoc Squad, we're here to pull you out.
Havoc Squad? One of you have an uncle in the Senate or something?
Not me. Does this mean we can finally get out of this place?
We're not going anywhere.
I swore an oath to keep the prisoners on Belsavis locked up. I'm not gonna leave and let this scum escape.
I go free whether you stay or go. Run now, and maybe I won't find you once I'm out.
I'm under orders to bring all Daggerwing personnel in. There's no time for this.
In Daggerwing, we do what we say. And we said we'd help Brock hold this ground.
You can always lock Gouge up in another cell, Brock.
It'll be a hard run, but if you get us back to the entrance, we can take Gouge the rest of the way.
We'll follow your lead, Major. Let's get out of here.
We're here. We made it.
Thanks, Major. We'll drop Gouge off at a holding cell and get back to base. See you around.
That's what I'm telling you, Commander. They want us back on the double. They said Havoc Squad. They're serious.
How are the men taking it?
They're ready to get behind a stick again. But it doesn't sit right, sir, them just showing up and pulling us back in.
You're getting a second chance, Harlan. Most people don't.
Major, welcome back to the party.
I'm Conrad Gall, Major. It's a pleasure. I understand you've been busy saving my men from one death trap after another. I appreciate it.
I'm just trying to complete my mission, sir.
Yes, your mission. I've heard. As Harlan has told you, I volunteered Daggerwing to help the guards when the Imperial attack on Belsavis began. They accepted. Daggerwing always completes its missions. We aren't leaving until we've done our part.
Havoc Squad is on board, Gall. What's your plan?
I've been tracking a large contingent of Imperial personnel across the prison zones. I could use your help once we catch them. The Imperials are heading straight for the maximum security area. If they release any of the prisoners there, it could be catastrophic.
What's so bad about the prisoners in the maximum security area?
That section of the prison was built by aliens older than the Republic itself. The creatures locked inside are a threat to the entire galaxy. They can't be set loose.
You're a prisoner here. How can you know so much?
Honestly, I wish I knew more. The guards told me what they could when we started working together. You should know that several heavily armed commando teams broke off from the Imperials and took up positions throughout this sector. The commandos are positioned to ambush any Republic reinforcements that cross the area. You should take them out if you can.
I'll hit the commandos on my way to the rendezvous.
Good. Then I'll see you at the meeting coordinates. Gall out.
You heard the man, Major. Better get moving, or you might miss all of the fun.
I want to know more about your commander.
He's the best there is. Wouldn't be Daggerwing without Commander Gall. After Fest, he held this unit together. Made sure we all remembered who the real enemy is. Listen to me blabbing. You want to know about Gall? Talk to him when you meet him. Good luck out there.
I'll help you. Stand by. I'll help you.
They're here! Aiden!
You're just in time. Commander Gall just rushed off after the imps. You've got to help him.
Anduro was with them! Lord Anduro, the Sith we were trying to take out on Fest! He's here, now, on Belsavis!
How do you know it was Lord Andoro?
It was him. We all recognized him after Fest. We memorized everything about it.
You've got to understand. Anduru is the reason we're all here. Commander Gall couldn't let that filth escape. When the Imperials started leaving, Gall took a handful of men and followed them, but there were remote charges in the tunnel. It collapsed just after our people moved through.
Can you tell me where this tunnel leads?
The tunnel lets out in the maximum security area, or at least it used to.
The only other way is in the main entrance. There's a lot of fighting over there, but it's the only option left to reach Commander Gall.
I'll bring Gall back alive no matter what.
Good luck, soldier. Major,
is that you? We never had a chance. On Doru, lightning, straight out of his fingertips. Impossible. I can't move. You have to capture him. You can't let Undoru escape. Only he can prove that Daggerwing is innocent.
See what you can do for him, Dorn.
Oh, he's in bad shape. Try not to move, Commander.
Aren't you listening? He's getting away. He could change everything.
Major? Did you hear that?
It doesn't matter. Go. Forget about me. Just get Ondoru.
The Sith can wait. Daggerwing needs you.
This may be the only shot we ever get at that Sith scum. Harlan can take over Daggerwing, and Ondoru can clear their record. I'll gladly die to make that happen. Now go!
Orders are orders. I'm bringing you in alive.
No! Get out of here! Go!
Engaging hostile.
You stubborn... I guess I should thank you. But now my men's reputation may never be cleared.
You're a good officer, Gall. I couldn't leave you like that.
I appreciate the sentiment. But now my men's reputation may never be saved.
Major, Gall, you made it. They're here, man. Keep those guns up and those eyes shut.
Zess, what are you doing here?
We came to help, but it looks like we missed the show.
Get your men out of here ASAP, Zess.
Was just thinking the same thing. Need a hand there, Gall?
Thanks. I took a shot at a Sith. I'll stick to starfighters from now on.
We'll get Gall back and have him transferred to the space station with the rest of Daggerwing, Major. Been a pleasure seeing you work.
Thanks for the help, Zess.
Just doing my job.
See you soon, Major. Major, it's good to see you again.
Major, we all owe you big time. You saved the boss, which means you saved everyone else from having me in charge. That alone ought to get you a medal.
I just carried out my mission, Harlan. Nothing more.
Well, from now on, anytime Havoc and Dagger are in the same cantina, your drinks are taken care of.
I never forget a debt, Major. If you ever need air support for one of your operations, Daggerwing will make it happen.
I look forward to working with your unit again, Commander.
Likewise. It's been a pleasure. I think we all have important work to get to. Thanks again, Major. And good luck in your next mission.
Be sure to put in a good word for us with your pals up in command, Ground Pounder. See you around.
Major, good. I just finished reviewing the after-action reports from Belsavis. Easily the best results we could have hoped for given the circumstances. Both Conrad Gall and Tobin Harlan recommended you be given a medal for your actions while rescuing Daggerwing's pilots. Well done.
The bombing of Fest wasn't Daggerwing's fault. Will the charges be cleared?
Time will tell. The situation is out of our hands. Increased space superiority marks one more step in our counter-offensive against General Rakton. Your operations are giving our forces a decisive advantage. Before you proceed to your next objective, I need Havoc to take on a special mission. A prisoner of war rescue operation.
Am I after a captured general or something?
You will be rescuing 314 men and women of various ranks. The prisoners are being held on A-77, an Imperial detention center built inside the remains of an asteroid mining facility. A Special Forces operator was recently captured and taken there. Because of her, we learned A-77's location. You've worked with her before, Sergeant Jaxo.
Jaxo and I did 2 ops together.
Correct. Here is her message from A-77.
Calling any Republic vessel or personnel. This is Ava Jaxo, Sergeant, Republic Special Forces. I'm being held in an Imperial prison. I slipped out of my cell and hidden on the system's deck, but there are more than 300 other soldiers being held here. Any rescue teams, call me first. I'll do my best to muck up the security systems for you. Now get me out of here!
Just forward the coordinates and I'll move out, General.
A-77's coordinates are being forwarded to your Navicomputer now. Contact Sergeant Jaxo once you're within range and proceed from there. Good luck.
I may have been wrong about you. Takes a lot to lead a squad like Havoc. Wasn't convinced you had it in you. Thought you were inexperienced, untested. But you've got good instincts. Turned out to be a first-class leader.
That means a lot coming from you, Jorgen.
I just call it like I see it. I'll admit, that business on Ord Mantell still irks me. But it landed me in the most elite squad in the Republic, under one of the finest commanders I've served with. So I can't complain too much.
Sir, there is a very important matter that requires your immediate attention. Kazi Brandy, aged 30 years. One of the few personal effects I brought with me when I defected. I waged a veritable war to have it returned once my legal status was established. It's all but impossible to find in Republic space. I want you to have it.
I'm speechless, Ilara. Thank you very much.
You've been a fine commander and a very good friend to me. A token of appreciation seemed quite overdue. Don't hesitate to share if you should decide to open it.
Sir, I found information on weapons projects that Colonel Rebus was involved in. Would you like to hear about them?
What's Colonel Rebus been up to?
Most recently, Colonel Rebus was involved in the Gauntlet superweapon that we so skillfully destroyed. He's had a hand in many other projects over the past 18 years. The Blinq Matrix, the Galactophage, subjugation droids, even the plasm resource. Supposedly, he even designed a device that could permanently block hyperlanes, though the project was scrapped due to power limitations.
Do you know anything about Rebus's current project?
We have no details on his current project, other than a few intelligence reports confirming that it's near completion. Once his new project enters the testing phase, we will stand a much better chance of locating Rebus himself. I will report to you as soon as I know more.
I have to tell you, boss, I'm impressed. I wasn't sure I'd like coming back to the Army, but it's worked out great. Mostly thanks to you.
I'm just lucky to have a good team.
Can't have a good crew without a good boss, sir. I've worked with a lot of people over the years. Stupid, greedy people I cut loose as soon as I could. But you? Actually useful. Even taught me a thing or two in a fight. That's a nice change.
I enjoy working with you too, Vic.
Of course you do. These ops wouldn't be any fun without me around. Come on, let's get back to that war I keep hearing about.
What led you to sign up for the Army? Havoc isn't gonna stop until the Empire's history.
Sir, I was wondering if you've received any messages from Captain Kaylor recently. I've not heard anything since the situation with Raidu. I'm a bit concerned, to be honest.
Captain Kaylor hasn't sent me any messages.
I suppose it's possible he's moved on to other cases, but I can't help but suspect that he's still planning something. I attempted to contact him for my standard activity report, but I was told that he's out of the office on an important assignment. I can't help but wonder if I'm a part of that assignment. I don't look forward to finding out.
Whatever Kaylor does, we'll deal with it.
We have enough to deal with as it is. I shouldn't be thinking about problems that may not exist. Sorry to trouble you, sir. Let's just get back to work.
Attention all Havoc personnel. I'm instating some mandatory downtime effective immediately. So, get out, have fun. That's an order. There. Thought a little RR might do the squad some good. I also figured a little alone time would do us some good.
Now that's the kind of initiative I like to see in a man.
Yeah? How's this for initiative? Well, that was productive. Very relaxing. I'll have to schedule more R&R time for the squad. A lot more.
Found our first customer, boss. An Alderaanian noble named Albrecht. He was in Tamagaran for quite a few credits. Once I work out the final details, it's all ours.
Let me know when everything's ready.
I've got a good feeling about this, boss. I think this might just be the best plan I've ever been part of. Long as we're not kicked out of the military, we'll do pretty well for ourselves.
Don't worry, I'll keep us covered.
That's why you're the best. I'll let you know when everything's lined up. Then I'll go pay the noble Lord Albrecht a visit.